welcome back to my channel. So today is the day that I do an eye look with this. So I have been watching Batty Bean for a while, and I do love all of her tutorials. She makes me love eyeshadow again. Her and Jessica really makes me love eyeshadow. I like watching mostly I like watching Angelica because she's my age. And a lot of people don't. I feel like a lot, let's put this down for a second. I gotta get on my soapbox. So I feel like a lot of people, as soon as you turn 40, it's game over. No more eyeshadow, no more cute, style. Your hair must be like a certain way. As you can see, my hair is very edgy now. For years I wore it very like, you know, I didn't venture out and do edgy looks that I've always wanted to do. And since turning 40, I feel like the stigma of being 40 is just to be kind of like dialed down. That's not me. I'm not very dialed down. I actually stopped wearing eyeshadow for the longest time. Like when I started working in the office, I started kind of dialing down that. You could see like in my videos that I've kind of gotten less and less and less. Yes, my eyes have changed because I am older, but it doesn't mean that you have to give up what you truly love about yourself. My true love is art, and to me, this is an art form. So let's continue doing that into my 70s. I don't care how old I am. I'm going to keep doing my eyeshadow. I kind of aspire to be this 80-year-old woman with blue eyeshadow and red lips. I don't really care because I really want to be who I am, which is a creative. And yeah, okay, stepping off my soapbox. Now, let's go into this palette. So this is from Fantasy Cosmetica. I have absolutely loved their formula. I did get the, what is it, Cradled in Ice, but mine shattered. So I just kind of could not save it. Kind of just disposed of it, or I really need another one, but I loved that one. But let's look at the packaging. So the packaging, of course, is this sleeve, pops out, go in and out. There you go. But look at that red. That's gorgeous red. I love that holographic red. Ooh, love this. But this is called the Witch's Familiar. I love that because we joke. So my older pug, his name is Guillermo. If you don't know where that's from, and you've probably seen it on my channel, on my skincare video. I'll try and link that below if I remember. But his name is Guillermo. Guillermo comes from the show What We Do in the Shadows. That is the vampire's familiar. So he's our vampire familiar. We joke that, for my 40th, I had a vampire themed party because I'm now immortal. I haven't aged much. So it's kind of a joke that I'm immortal. I'm never going to age. So anyways, I like the fact that this is like the witch's familiar because I can relate. All right. So it does come with a little card here, and it has a little saying. So it says, "Hi friends, I'm so honored to have partnered up with Fantasy Cosmetica to create the witchy palette of my dreams. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey and supporting us. I truly wouldn't be here without you. I hope that you have so much fun creating spellbinding and enchanting looks. Can't wait to see your artistry, Betty Jean." And I really like her. I really love her looks. Her looks are amazing and very easy to accomplish. So yeah, there's the palette. Opens up like so. Take the plastic off. And then you've got, they're not white, I promise. They're protectors. So let's pop those out. I actually haven't, this first time I'm seeing it. Oh, Lord. So pretty. There is the palette. I definitely want to dive into those reds. Oh, those reds are calling my name. I think I'm gonna do a red look. It's Thanksgiving. Let's do something a little vampy, right? All right, so let's swatch this. I mean, swatching doesn't really, for me, doesn't really say what the palette's going to perform, but I've used this brand before and I really do love their performance. So I'm going to start from the red over. So I'm going to just do that row by row. First shade. Ooh. Oh my God. It's Tarot. Red is beautiful. I love a matte red. Next is Herbs. Oh, a nice sparkly purple. Next is Hex, which is something I don't expect, but it's a really beautiful baby pink with little shifts of, I would say, purple and pink and maybe some yellow. Look, that still stays on me. I need my Halloween wipes. I get these in the truckload around Halloween, and they're great. They're just cheap. They used to be 98 cents, but now they're more. But they were at Walmart, and I really love those. Anyways, let's go in with Potion. Ooh, that feels so creamy. I kind of want to do this too. I've got an idea in my head. We're going to go with it. I think we will. This looks like it's up my alley. This is called Spells. Oh my god. I'm crying on the inside. That is pretty. All right. Let's keep going. It's just getting better and better. Coven now. I'm not a big purple fan. For eyeshadow, yes. For color-wise, no. But that is like a nice eggplant purple. A little bit patchy. Purples are hard to do, but it's not bad. I imagine it'll perform really nice. This is Cauldron, which is a more like lighter lavender purple. Next, ooh, this looks cool. Moonlight. Oh, yes. Palette's got me. I have gotten so into shadows lately. Ooh, this is Chant. I am just happy that there's indie brands are nailing eyeshadow because I don't buy Urban Decay eyeshadow because it's not what it used to be. Too Faced I don't buy. All the mainstream brands I don't buy in eyeshadow. I'd rather get something like this for really cheap. Ooh, that's gonna be this is Alter. It is a gray with shifts of red and blue. You can't see it on camera, but can you see it there? A little bit there. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. Next is Oracle. Ooh, that's pretty too. That's pretty. And the last one is Feline, which is a nice navy blue. There is the Fantasy Cosmetica, which is familiar with Batty Bean swatch party. All right, let's create a look. I think I know what I have in mind now. I am getting excited about using this palette, to be honest with you, because it is just, ooh, it's got my heart. Oh, that red does stain. Just be mindful of that. All right, let's get started. First things first, we are going to prime with my Jelly Grip from Essence. I have been liking this. It does a very good job, I feel, as a primer. It's invisible, which for my age, it's good. And it does grip very well. The only thing is you can't really do transition shades on it, which is something I really don't do anyways. All right, so we're going to start with placing. I think we're going to go with Chant, which is that dark cranberry vampy red. Just making sure that's blended out and dried down. Here we go. Oop, there's Fallout. Good thing I didn't set my base yet. Oh, wow, that is pigmented. Really, really pigmented, and I love that. Ooh. All right, next we're going to use Taro, which is that beautiful, look at that, cherry red. And we're going to just kind of fluff it into Chant. And I'm not gonna go too far actually. This is stunning. Is this a palette that you could definitely do a whole look? Probably not. If you're looking for like brow bone shades like I do usually in palettes, it really doesn't do that. But I'm thinking blending skills are going to be coming into effect. Let's do Chant. again to deepen it up and blend it into taro a little more because I feel like it ain't blending. And that's on me because I just kind of placed. So you kind of have to go back and forth to go and get that blend a little bit better. So we've got that blend. I don't care how far I'm going out. I really don't. This eye look is going to be just going with flow at this moment. I want to use spells so bad, but I kind of want to do spell. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Okay, we're going to use spells. And I'm going to use my finger. Spells is that beautiful, like, coppery red metallic. And I'm just going to bring it right there. I'm trying to see how this will work. Because the one thing I have in mind is we're going to mix some teals with the reds. All right, I need another brush here. Didn't think of it. We're going to use Potion and place Potion right. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. Potion is going to be my inner corner. Well, inner lid shade. I don't feel it meshes well with spells, but I'm just going to keep going with it and see what happens. That's very unique. I'm just gonna kind of like, let's pick up taro and just kind of blend that on top. Kind of make that gradient. I'm going to take a little bit of spells because I really don't want to remove spells. Okay, we've got it going. We've got it working. Okay, before I continue, I do need to blend this out, and the best way I can think to blend this out is using my trusty essence powder. Now, I don't have a fluffy brush. What the heck? Did I not plan accordingly? No, I did not. All right, we're gonna kind of clean this off on my arm here and just get a little bit of that and use this. Yeah, that's gonna work. We're gonna use this to blend and blur those edges. Now, normally I don't do it this far out, but I kind of want to try it. Let's get creative. Why the heck not? This is why I didn't set my eyes, because you can see that there's some fallout, and I really don't care about the fallout. It's working perfectly. Like, this shades are working for me, so I'm not mad at it. So there you go. You've got a nice blend there. All right, so I do have some fallout, so I'm going to just get a wipe here. I'm going to kind of clean that bottom half up. Don't worry, I brought my trusty concealer. All right, so what I'm going to do is conceal my under eye. And then, and I know that's a lot, but I need some brightness today. And then do the rest of my under eye, and then we'll get to the lower lash line. All right, look is complete. I added, I'm actually not gonna wear this to Thanksgiving, but I thought it looked really cool for the video. This is the Fantasy Makers from Wet n Wild, and this is the shade, oh my gosh, what is the shade? Serpent Spell. Thought it suited the tones of the eye look. And I had one more last touch to do, and I'm going to add Moonlight as a highlight. Thought this would look really cool. And go with the look. Now I'm just putting just a touch on the bridge of my nose, and a little on the chin, not too much. Just like that. But that is gorgeous as a beautiful highlight that goes with everything. I feel like this completes the look so much. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how I feel about this palette. This is gorgeous palette. Honestly, I have not had this much fun with color in a long time. This is something I've been craving with color, with just having fun with my makeup. I've lost my, I guess not desire, but I would say motivation for makeup, and this really brings it back. And I just love, should I like my hair like this? But I really love the color. Look at those eyes. The blend was easy to do, and I'm rusty at my blend, and it wasn't hard to achieve. Of course, what saved the day with the brow bone was my powder, but nonetheless, that tarot shade blends like a dream. Now, I feel like that green, the teal is from Potion, is really pretty. I didn't get to use Hex, but I kind of want to try something. I always like to use every single shade in the palette. Why? I'm crazy. Let's mix some. Oh yeah, let's mix some Hex here. Let's just have a sparkle party, right? It's Thanksgiving, why not? I want to definitely do this for Christmas. I'm not going to give up my love for makeup on my age, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. My husband encourages me all the time to get more creative, and I just felt like I was getting in a rut with my eyeshadow, and now I feel alive. Look at that. Bam. Oh, we need to blend these. Overall, as I drop things, overall, absolutely stunning. I would have to say my favorite shade is this one, even though I didn't use it quite enough. It still adds a nice little pop there that I've been craving. I love the shades together. I never have used reds and teals together, and it works. This is a very cohesive, colorful palette. I really love everything about it. If you have not picked this up, I highly recommend you pick this up. Now, when I'm filming this, this is Thanksgiving, but when I'm posting it, it's going to be the following week. So I don't know if there's going to be Black Friday deals, but definitely recommend regardless of the price, to be honest with you. It's so good, and this is how much I paid for it. So it is a great palette, and I do believe you can use Batty Bean's affiliate code, which is just Batty Bean, BATTY and Bean. So if you want to use her code to get some percentage off, she does get a commission. So I am going to just kind of give her a shout out there, because I feel like this palette is amazing and I love the look, and I'm definitely going to send this to her because I feel like this palette definitely embodies who I am as a kind of goth 42-year-old, and the fact that it's just so stunning. The colors are stunning. Great job, Fantasy Cosmetica and Batty Beat. This is a great palette. Highly recommend. And yeah, so here's the look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and try it out. Now I will do some videos that's going to be updates on whether I've used the palettes continuously, because I feel like we forget about it. There's so much out there that we're just like, want to try the new. Let's try what we have. So I think I'm going to do some shop my stash type videos for palettes and just kind of get into it. Now I do have some palettes that are older from P. Louise that I have not touched at all, that I think this channel will bring it out of its dark misery in my shelf. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Which palette you want to see? I have the purple one. What was it called? Okay, I have the blue one, which is like the chill one. I have the uh, green one, which is that money one. And then I have the, what is it called? It's the purple one that lights up and it has like little magic lamps on it. I don't remember the names exactly, but I have those three P. Louise palettes, and they are two trays of eyeshadows. There's like purples, and then there's the chills blues and teals, and then the money one is greens and golds and kind of like olive greens. So if you want to see those, please comment down below to see which one you want to see so I can bring these guys out and bring them to life in my channel and archive those looks. So let me know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And I know this is going to be going up after Thanksgiving, but I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and happy holidays. Bye.